Today we got our very first taste of what spring is going to be like, and it was just too nice to stay inside. So I rolled out the plane and started off. I decided I wanted to take you to see the Pillars of Rome and Rome Station. Rome Station was on the mail route, the early mail route, airmail, and the tops of the building still holds the name of the station and the latitude and longitude, so the mail riders would know where it was. Well, they're putting in some new gas pumps there, their card lock system, and I wanted to show you the runway and the places where you could go. On the way down, this is down by beginning of the Pillars, and there was a rodeer going on, and you can see from there that they've got the cows gathered and the horses and the riders are separated in the calves and branding, vaccinating, castrating, getting them ready. I like the scenery here. It's some of the most beautiful desert scenery that I have seen for a while. And it's really quite subdued and subtle. You need to look at it pretty closely. But anyway, this is Rome Station coming up. They have an airstrip on the right. And they also are kind of the base for the rafters that do the Owyhee in the spring, which will be coming up real soon. Looks to me like there's one rafter already out there, all on his own. And the weather's good now, but it can get kind of interesting after a bit. The river's running nice and full. So it looks like since Idaho got so much snow, we may end up having a little bit of a decent runoff this year. Have feed pins off to the left and the airstrip here. They will be putting in, like I say, a card lock system so you can get fuel at any time. It also will have 91 octane non-ethanol, which is a big plus. I run non-ethanol on my airplane, and most airplanes are set up for auto gas now. But there's plenty of room, plenty of parking, even with the trucks and the semis that are in here. So we get back out, start back on the runway, and take off again, heading towards the Pillars. The ground here is all volcanic, and this is what they call rhyolite. The flight's a little sped up to get more in it at a shorter time frame, so it's a little bumpy and a little jerky. Everywhere they're feeding cows now. They haven't put them out on the range yet. They're still putting in the feed. The caprock protects some of the rhyolite, and in front is an interesting, it's kind of a mud pot, or a zit as they like to say, coming right up out of the top where it's boiled out. It's very interesting to see the different layers and to speculate on the amount of time that it took to build these up. And it's back home again. This is Anderson Reservoir and my airstrip here by the gravel pit. Thanks for coming along.